What was it like? The children were excited. They were going to take a part in a play. It was all about the history of the town. The play was going to be held in the park. The children had to rehearse their scenes. I hope we don't forget what to do, said Chip. Ran had come to watch the rehearsal. My goodness, she said. I don't believe it. Biff is wearing a dress. That's because we're children for World War II, said Biff. Girls didn't wear trousers then. Our town was bombed in the war, said Tip. The bombing was called the Blitz. Ren could remember it. I was only a girl, she said, but I remember the Blitz as well. You wore awful clothes like these, said Biff. We have to carry these boxes, said Irma, but they are empty. They wasn't empty in the war, said Grant. They have gas masks in them. We have to take them to school every day. Gas masks were fantastic. The children rehearsed their parts. In the play, they were sent away to live in the country. It wasn't safe to stay in the town because of the bombing. We have to pretend to be upset, said Irma. Chip tried to form a sad face. I'm going to pretend to cry, said Worf. He made a loud noise blowing his nose. Stop it, said Biff. You're making me laugh. The others began to laugh too. We shouldn't laugh, said Irma. Ryan spoke to the children. The war was a terrible time for everyone, she said. It wasn't funny. We're sorry, Ryan, said Chip, but it was a long time ago. After the rehearsal, Ruth and Irma went home with Biff and Chip. Chip thought about the war. It must have been a hard time for children then, he said. It's hard to imagine what it was like, said Worf. I can't wait to take these clothes off, said Biff. I hate wearing this dress. Suddenly the magic key began to glow. The magic took the children off on another adventure. It took them back to a street in London. We come back to the war, gasped Chip. This looked like the scene in our play. They saw a little boy all by himself. I was with my school, said the boy, but I got lost. May I come in with you? Suddenly there was a loud wailing sound. That's an air raid warning, said Irma. It means we're going to be bombed. People began to run. A man shouted then. Hey, he yelled. Get into the shelter. Everyone went into the shelter. Above the shelter, bombs were landing. Everyone locked and shut. I'm scared, said the little boy. So are we, said Irma. I hope it's safe down here, said Biff. The noise went on for about 20 minutes. Then it stopped. Everything was quiet for a little while. Then the loud wailing noise began. The air raid was over. That was really frightening, said Worf. The children came out of the shelter. They couldn't believe their eyes. The street has been bombed. There was smoke and dust everywhere. Biff, Irma put her arm around the little boy. One building was gone. It was just a pile of bricks. Another building was on fire. Firemen were starting to put the fires out. "This is terrible," said Wolf. "I didn't think it would be like this." A woman ran up to the children. She took the little boy's hand. "Oh, I'm so glad I found you," she said. She looked at the others. "You must all have got lost too," she said. "Come on, the train will be leaving soon." The station was crowded with children. They all had gas masks, and they looked upset and unhappy. "We are being sent away," said the little boy. "That's because of the bombing. It's too dangerous to live here." A woman gave them all a brown paper bag. Irma looked inside hers. "It's a dry old sandwich and an apple," she said. "But no sweet or chocolate bars." "Of course not," said the woman. What did you expect?" A man blew a whistle. "Gas mask on," he ordered. "And don't worry, there is no gas. This is just a practice." "We don't have gas masks," whispered Chip. "We only have empty boxes." Wolf opened his box. Inside it was the gas mask. They all had gas masks in their boxes. "I can't believe it," he gasped. "Hurry up," shouted the man crossly. "You must put them on quickly." Biff hated wearing the gas mask. It felt tight and uncomfortable. It had a funny smell and it felt hot. When she talked, her voice sounded funny, and the gas mask steamed up. She couldn't wait to take it off. "Ugh," said Biff. "That was terrible. It was so hard to breathe in that gas mask." The man blew his whistle again. It was time to get on the train. All the children had to line up. The boy began to cry. "I don't want to go away," sniffed the boy. "I don't even know where we are going." "But it's not safe to say," said Chip. "My mom has to stay," said the boy. Irma gave the boy a package of tissues. "I never seen tissues before," said the boy. At last the train came in. "It's a steam engine," said Worth. The train puffed out smoke and it made a clanking noise. As it stopped, it gave a loud hiss. Smoke and steam filled the air. The grown-ups began to call the children's names out. Then they were told to get on the train. "I don't think our names are going to be called out," said Irma. "They don't know who we are." Irma was right. The man came across to them. "Why aren't you on the train?" he asked. The woman looked at her list. "There shouldn't be anyone left," she said. "I don't know who these children are." "We can leave them behind," said the man. "We can find out who they are later, but we'll have to split them up. We don't want to be split up," said Beth. "We want to stay together." "I'm sorry," said the man. "I don't think you can." We can't always keep children together, said the woman. Not even brothers and sisters. That's terrible, said Chip. Suddenly, the magic key began to glow. The adventure was over. I didn't like that adventure, said Chip. I'm so scared being in that air raid. I felt sorry for the children, said Biff. Imagine having to leave home and going to live with people you don't know. That poor little boy, said Wilma. Chip asked Gwen to tell them about the war. I never saw a banana, said Gwen. There wasn't much food. We didn't have lots of sweets or chocolate. We didn't have nice soap or and shampoo. We only had a bath once a week. It was the night of the play. Piff, Chip, and Worma didn't laugh when they played their parts. They remembered the magic adventure. They thought of the children waiting for the train to come in. Gwen was pleased with them. You are very good, she said. Biff told Gwen a secret. The magic key showed us how hard it was in the world, she said. I'm glad we only had to act it. The end.